Hello, you are watching a PlayStation Racer. My name is Mitchell Morgan, and as you will see, we are at the wonderful Eiger Nordwand today. The scenery is beautiful, and we have got another PSR Classic race. This one is full of twists and turns on track, uphill and down, and it's much the same in the race. We've got thrills, we've got spills. Well, a few little bangs on the barrier, even if it's not a spill. We've got loads of penalties, and we've got a really close finish where things change and change and change over the last lap. So the sun is out. It's a glorious day. Let's get to the track and have a look and see who we've got running in this race. So, as you can see on the screen here, we've got 9 racers, all in the Peugeot RCZ GR4 car. Bop is on, so this is all going to be about the drivers and their machines. And we've got Unfazed, Jack Kobe, Grenster, Ollie, Greg White, me, Borky, New Era, Hulky, and then Drac Fury. Those are our runners for this one. So let's get into the race and see how this one turns out. So we're just going away from the lights down the hill at Eiger. This one goes down to this really tight left-hander. Beautiful overhead shot of the cars as they go into the corner, all concertinaing up. We've got 3 wide at one point there. We've got a little bit of a bang of doors as we're riding on board with myself through the S's. We're coming down the hill, 3 wide almost through there as people are jostling for position through the tight right-hander and then down to the left before we go across the bridge. Some of the cars are starting to get away from others. So back at the start, we're just going to go on board with my car. 5 lights and we are away. Get quite a nice little start from here. And there seems to be the cars in front went away and the cars behind were just a bit further back. But you could see the white car, Borky, just having a look down the outside there. I've got a brilliant run through the inside. We're 3 wide at one point, then I go 3 wide. We've got a car getting squeezed in the middle. I've just gone out wide there just to try and make sure that we don't cause more problems. I've still got the inside here. It's really, really tight as we go down a mountain. I'm just trying to cover off all of the lines, and then we get across to the bridge where things settle down a bit. Just jumping on board with Grenster now, beautifully turned out RCZ, and we're going to come up the hill. He's got a bird's eye view of Jack Kobe and Unfazed, wheel to wheel, door to door, going up the hill. Unfazed just getting in the dirt a little bit there. Who's going to get into the corner first? Unfazed just dives into the corner first. Jack Kobe having to get out of that slightly. Grenster slightly on the right, on the back foot, having to back out of that a little bit. Up and over the top of the mountain for the first time. Jack Kobe goes a little bit wide. Grenster had a great run through there, but it's all nice and even as we come down the hill. Greg White out front, followed by Unfazed, then Jack Kobe, Grenster, me, Drac Fury, Ollie. Watch out for Ollie. He really comes into play at the end of this race. Currently running in 7th, but we're on board with Jack Kobe at the moment. Pushing Unfazed, jumping forward with Unfazed. Back with Grenster now. We're just watching this as we're going up the hill. He gets on the grass a little bit there. But again, Unfazed and Jack Kobe side by side across the bridge. Grenster picks up a 5-second penalty. Jack Kobe gets into the barrier there, which gives Unfazed a beautiful little run up the inside. He's going to hold that all the way up the hill here. Or can Jack Kobe hold off? He can. He just sweeps across in front of Unfazed. Unfazed has to drop back a little bit. You can just see on board this run up the hill. Unfazed got a beautiful run with Jack Kobe getting into the barrier. Jack Kobe then just managed to get in front. Unfazed tucks in behind, and then Jack and Unfazed are completely together through here as they head up to the top of the mountain. So Jack Kobe just going a little bit wide. Unfazed just a little bit tighter, but Unfazed can't get up the inside. Jack holds that line as we cross the line to start lap number 3 of 6. So it's Greg White out front, Jack Kobe in 2nd, Unfazed in 3rd, Grenster just off the back of this little group, but still very much in touch, although he has got that penalty to serve. I'm in 5th at the moment, Jack Fury in 6th, Ollie still 7th, so no real changes behind, but this is where the action is. Up front, Greg White still out front leading Jack Kobe. Unfazed has just fallen back a little bit at the moment as Jack Kobe starts to hassle Greg White. That will probably give Unfazed and Grenster an opportunity to close up, but at the moment Greg White is managing to hold off Jack Kobe as we go up the hill, over the top and down to start another lap. Actually, I lie, we're going up the hill. Oh, we're just back on board with Jack Kobe, doing an overtake on Greg White here. And then Jack Kobe does take first place to come back down the hill to start that lap number 4. So just a little bit of a replay there of Jack Kobe pulling a very, very nice move on Greg. So it's now Jack Kobe out front from Greg White, from Unfazed and then Grenster. But Greg White is having none of it. He's still pushing, getting almost alongside Jack Kobe there. Very close again as we go through the S's. Not a lot between the top 3 now as Jack Kobe and Greg White have been battling. Looks like Unfazed has closed up to make this a 3-car battle again. Jack Kobe taking the middle line, Greg White taking a slightly wider line, looking to get a faster exit, using all of the track as we go up the hill. It is still Jack Kobe just about half a second ahead of Greg White, who's about a quarter of a second to half a second ahead of Unfazed at this point. The car's getting a little bit squirrely under power as we go up the hill, hard on the brakes, around at the top of the mountain, and we're going to come back down to start lap number 5 of this amazing race. We're just going to jump on board with Unfazed at the moment. Tyres being an issue here. Look at the tyre wear on Unfazed's left hand front wheel. It is absolutely, or on the tyre, it is absolutely wearing fast, and pretty much all of these 3 guys at the front, I think Grenster as well, similar tyre situation. The rear tyre is absolutely fine, the left hand front completely gone, and obviously the right hand front okay. So these guys really leaning on their tyres through these right hand corners. Is that going to come into play as we go through the race? So Jack Kobe now has picked up a half-second penalty. That is probably going to upset things a little bit as they go up the hill, through the shade, back out into the sunshine. Jack Kobe with that half-second penalty. Greg White hard on his heels, and Unfazed is right there as well. Grenster's dropped back just a little bit at the moment. Ollie's made his way up into 5th place. Are the penalties going to change things in this one? We're now on the final lap as we head down the hill. You can see that Unfazed's tyres are nearly completely gone. By the end of this race, there will be no tyres. As the tyres are wearing, the cars are sliding around, and we've now got Greg White with a half-second penalty as well. So that is 1st place, 2nd place, both with half-second penalties. Unfazed can see that he makes a move on Greg White, and he makes it stick. What a beautiful move. Looks like Greg White is struggling with those tyres at the moment. As you can see, absolutely zero wear on the left-hand side tyre for Greg. Very, very little for Unfazed, and I'll tell you now, Jack Kobe has got no tyre wear at all. Look at these tyres, they're completely gone. Some of us behind were a little bit better with our tyres, but these front guys absolutely leaning on them. This is incredible going up the hill. 3 side by side. Greg White hits the front. We've got Unfazed from Greg White, from Grenster, from Jack Kobe. Jack Kobe has dropped back. No, he's now in 3rd. He's got ahead of Greg White. So he's now Unfazed, Grenster, Jack Kobe and Greg White. Is changing all the time, as I said, as we go up the hill. Around the top, it is Grenster just ahead of Unfazed. Grenster has got the penalty though, the half-second. That is going to make a difference. Unfazed takes it on the line from Jack Kobe. Grenster drops to 3rd. Greg White carries home 5th. I managed to get 6th after all of that. Borky in 7th, New Era in 8th, Hulky 9th, and Jack Fury in 10th. I think I got the order right. It was completely manic, and we just saw Jack Fury just retiring to the pits there. But it was Unfazed, Jack Kobe, Grenster, Ollie got 4th, Greg got 5th, I got 6th, and Borky 7th. New Era in 8th. I wondered where Ollie had gone. He came back from 7th at the end there to take 4th. What an absolutely amazing drive. I hope that you've enjoyed this race. It was an absolute classic. If you have, please hit the like button. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, and I look forward to seeing you on another video coming very soon. For now, take care. Bye bye.